I knew the girl that flew out to be with a YN that was older. I knew she was black. I knew she was black. And the reason I didn't even have to look at this girl face. I didn't have to look her up. I didn't have to look at her story. I wasn't really concerned about her what she looked like. I'm not concerned about her age. What's concerning to me is how many black women and men got on here and start chastising her and making fun of her because, oh, she's older and she should know better. First of all, experience makes you mature and wiser, not age. And the way y'all kept coming for her and talking crazy to her and stuff, like, I knew she was black because when you are dealing with somebody that's not black, let's just give the example of that time when that white girl got on here talking about how she slept with over 100 men in a day. The narrative was different, okay? The narrative was like, oh, she probably needs some help, some mental help. She probably, doesn't have a father in her life. Like, she's just screaming for mental help, which is absolutely true. But when black women make these types of mistakes, the same kind of mistake, which is nowhere near on the same caliber because she didn't sleep with 100 men. She wanted to sleep with this YN. Nobody comes to our defense. Nobody comes to the black woman's defense. It's oh, you should have known better. You left your big ass grown ass job to go sleep with a YN and you knew he was a scammer and stuff. And that's all true. Everything, yes, you should have known better. But you are not going to teach somebody or help somebody by making fun of them and belittling them and making her feel like she's not human. Because let's all be real. Okay, you yourself may have not ever flew out to be with a young nigga or whatever the case may be, but you definitely been deceived by one half of y'all are baby mamas because, okay, you all don't talk about your serial coming. You are acting like y'all brand new as if this type of thing never happened to you. And age or not, this young woman is screaming for help. She obviously does not love herself. And I know I would never put myself in a situation, but you're not going to see me judging because, baby, I probably did a lot of stuff and is doing a lot of stuff that a lot of people say they would never do. Like, I really just hate the fact that how we don't show up for each other in a loving manner. Somebody should be reaching out and saying, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you okay? Are you cool? Are you cool? Instead, I have been seeing thousands of videos about y'all just making her feel like she just a bad person. Why ain't nobody on this dude? Why isn't nobody on this dude? And I know people will say, well, he's a scammer. He said that he was a scammer and stuff. But, okay, if we expect her to do better, we need to have better out here, too. Y'all need to be expecting him to do better. Like, when a black woman does something happens to her, it is all her fault. If this woman was not black, then it would be, oh, that poor victim, blah, 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 woo, and y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all, the main people that are talking about her and calling her crazy and stupid are the main people that will victimize other ethnicity groups when they make mistakes or when things like this happen. Like, oh, poor, look at that dude. Look, especially if a black man did like a person of color wrong, then it's like, oh, she poor little girl, she didn't know, blah blah blah. You are the way y'all do not show up for black women, the way you all do not ride and try to help black women. Obviously she needs help. The girl needs help, okay? Not criticism, not prejudice, not pointing fingers. Like, she already feels bad. You don't think she feels bad? And you all keep talking about her age as if it's a certain point in your life when you're not supposed to make certain mistakes. Again, these may be mistakes that you may not make, but guess what? You may make a mistake that she has grown out of like years from now, and she could probably feel the same way. She could say, I would never do that, because mistakes and growth is perception. And everybody's perception is not reality, okay? The reality is you're going to be making mistakes until you leave this earth. And your mistakes may be something I grew out of 5 years ago. My mistakes may be something that you have grew out of 5 years ago. Your age has nothing to do with your human experience. And again, this is not even just a mistake. This is just this girl is screaming for help. This girl is screaming for help, and like the way y'all are, Black History Month. The way y'all are dogging this girl out, somebody should be reaching out and saying, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that you're getting a lot of backlash for this and it looks bad, but are you cool? Like, let me help you. Let me talk to you. Let me share my experiences as of how I got out of the situation, because we all been there. Let's not act brand new. Again, y'all be acting brand new and just act like some of y'all ain't there, or some of y'all ain't there right now. It's just that a lot of y'all shortcomings, y'all are too embarrassed to bring it to the internet, because you know the internet would do the exact same thing that you're doing to her right now. The internet is going to do the exact same thing. So, like, where is empathy for black people? It doesn't exist. Black women are the most unprotected. Nobody's calling this dude out and saying, hey, you shouldn't be doing black women that type of way. So everything is her fault, and I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I had to say something because I see even some of my favorite creators talking about it, and nobody's talking about the fact that this girl just needs some help. She needs some love. She needs to learn how to love herself. She would never put herself in a situation if she loved herself, whether she's 31 or 41 or 21. Nobody should be making those type of choices. When being young does not grant you the right to be ignorant. Once you know better, you do better. So it doesn't have nothing to do with her age. It has something to do with how she feels about herself. And if you're watching this, somebody tag her. If you're watching this, I would love to talk to you and help you about how I grew out of that mindset. How I grew to love me. How I grew not to be what is portrayed for you on the internet. I would love to talk to her. You all feel the way y'all feel and talk about this woman as if you have never went through the experience. And it is disgusting. It's disgusting. And I feel sorry for those who want to come here, because a lot of people don't have like big brother, big sisters, so they use the internet as like an outlet to talk about like things that may be a little taboo, and they get freaking drawn out and talked bad about because nobody wants to get on here and talk about their shortcomings. And this is the perfect example. That girl needs help and guidance, and I don't see nobody trying to do it for her. And again, nobody is calling him out. Again, black women not being protected. Why is nobody calling him out? Again, I know people are going to say, well, she knew he was a scammer and stuff. Why is it okay for him to be accepted as a scammer, but her to not be accepted as a victim? Even though he is not the issue, she is the issue. He's just a vessel that aided or brought out her issue about how she feels about herself. Look, let's not give him any more power. He is just a vessel. If it wasn't him, it'd be somebody else. It'll be somebody else. Like, y'all just not being real about this situation, and it makes me so sad. That's why I am in the mentor program for my young black girls or young black men, but really I'm here for the girls. I'm here for the black girls, young black girls, because you all, oh my God, like, you can't win for freaking losing. You can't win for freaking losing. And I want to teach you all how to love yourself and not become a victim of society's bullshit and their mindset of how they treat us. They're going to continue to treat, but it's not. It's how you value yourself. And this young lady obviously does not value herself. And instead of us making thousands of videos as to why she was wrong, can somebody teach her how to do the right thing? Can somebody teach her how to do the right thing? Or you can't teach it because you have not learned it yourself. Okay, bye.